Coach, whenever you're ready.
Very proud of our guys. I thought we rebounded during the week and practiced very well. Come out and played very well in the game. Prairie View, again, Coach Dooley did a great job. Got a very good team. A lot of different blitzes and things on defense. They caused you some problems. But our guys went out and played well, did what we were supposed to do, how we were supposed to do it. Offense, defense, special teams, scored every time we had it on offense. For the first, I think, 8 or 9 times. I think defense was outstanding. Special teams did what we were supposed to do. Got a blocked punt on that. Got a couple nice returns in the punt game, one on the kickoffs. And then everything else, we were very efficient, running the ball, throwing the ball, and what we had to do. So very proud of the guys for bouncing back. Now we got one game left to play against LSU on the road. Very tough game. Going to have a great week of practice, great week of prep, finish this season the right way, and still have a tremendous season for what we're trying to do, and see where we go in the bowl game after that. So we got 1 week season to get ready for. Questions?
Start on the right aisle, Brent.
An injury update on Damon Demas, and also the way Moose Muhammad played today.
Moose did a great job. Moose got an opportunity, did a really good job. Damon, as you saw, Damon had an injury. He'll probably be out for the rest of the year. Damon will be out for the rest of the year. Leg injury.
Go to the left, Christy.
Can you talk about what Spiller and A-Chain did for you, especially there early in the game?
They did. We controlled the game, got the clock going, and got the line of scrimmage established. Our offensive line did a very solid job, and they're running the football, making the runs, a couple little catches, protections. I mean, they're great players, and they're very, very efficient days. Numbers weren't through the roof, but the efficiency of those of the carries and the things they did and what they did was very good, and started everything off for us perfectly.
Down front, Travis, and then we'll go.
I'll tell you what, the young backs come in out 4 and 34, 21, 25. Those guys all did a really nice job too.
I know it's one thing to get guys in at the end of games, but to be able to get some of those young guys in when the game was still competitive at the beginning of the game.
We had an idea to do that once we felt good about it with Moose and 16 and, Devin Price and, Kenyon Jackson I didn't mix up his number, not by his number, but all those guys getting in there and playing. And, I thought JP had a really good day today.
I know with targeting and everything like that, a lot of people say the big hits out of the game, but what Antonio Johnson and Billy Hour were able to do and deliver some really
well, exactly right, and that's what I was proud of. When you get free hits like that, sometimes you get carried away, get high, get your head in there. I was picture perfect, right? Through the midsection, right in the shoulder, got the shoulder in, head up, all the things you got to do, and created that turnover and got to play. But just the tackle and the form of it and the discipline of it was very, because sometimes that can get away from you.
Coach, we'll go back behind the lights, TV row. Mike.
Coach, against New Mexico, when the backups got in late, you said you were a little disappointed in how they performed. Were you more pleased with how they?
What? Who said that?
After New Mexico, you said you were disappointed. You guys.
Oh, I thought you said today. I said no.
No. Today
they played much better. We went down, got drives, established drives. Unfortunately, we had the one pick. We got to look that free off a little bit or work the other side. But still, Blake did a really nice job in there. But we moved the ball. The backs ran it. Our young linemen blocked very well. We got hats. They made checks. They were checking the line of scrimmage. I thought the efficiency of that second unit was very good too. I was very proud of those guys and the efficiencies, the ways they played with and catching the ball. And like I say, I thought Moose had an outstanding day.
Go down front, Cole, and then to the back, Daryl.
Jimbo, was it important to get guys like Euclid and Baylor a little bit more reps in the second and third quarter? So
without a doubt. I forgot. And you got Yul Keith, he hit that thing. Yul Keith can go now. Yul Keith's going to be a really good player. I really like his talent level and some of the things he does. And there's another one we got in the mix. And Baylor Cup's just getting back to playing, man. Baylor still got a chance to be a great player.
And then Amari and LJ, you kind of mentioned them, but for them to be able to kind of consistently move the ball just with the second team offense.
I'm going to tell you what does surprise me. I watch them every day. I'm telling you, these guys are good players, man. They do a really good. They're natural runners with the ball. They really are. They're natural and they got great. They run with great pad level.
Go to the back, Daryl, behind the lights, Coach, and then battalion on the aisle.
Coach, I want to thank you for a ball game less than 3 hours. And then I wanted to ask you about your
you sound like median TV. That's very good. Wait a minute. So we practice all that time for you to hurry up and get off the field. Now, what sense does that make?
My sunscreen was running out. That's all I'm going to say.
God dang.
What I wanted to ask you, though, is bouncing back and how that helps you guys just from the mental standpoint of getting ready for LSU.
Well, it does. I mean, you get back and you get a win under your belt, and that's the only thing about football that's tough. You got to wait a week to get that bitterness out of you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it ever comes out of you, to be honest with you. It goes all the way back for everyone you ever had. But at the same time, it's not like baseball or basketball. 1 or 2 days later, you get it out. You got to practice you got to grind on it, and it happens. And it was very proud. As proud as anything I was today was the efficiencies in which we played with. You know what I'm saying? The effort and penalty-free. We're not penalty-free, but very few penalties, self-inflicted wounds, types of things, and just played very efficient on both sides.
Coach,
all three phases, really.
Third row on the right, battalion.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, Coach. We heard a lot in the press conference leading up to this game about players really feeling emotional about this being their last game. Do you think the seniors finished out on top? Are you happy with their performance? And then are you confident in the underclassmen being able to replace them next year?
Oh, I do. I mean, listen, you always hate to lose guys, but that's what the world is. You step up, move on, and other people step in. But I'm very proud of what these seniors have accomplished in this program. We're still not done. It's going to be a tremendous, like I say, still one of the great years in our history and be up there. But just what they have meant from a cultural standpoint, from a practice standpoint, from an influence on the other guys, the things that are happening, I can't be happier for these guys. I mean, they've done a tremendous job. It's been a tremendous group of guys. And, even like Seth today, become the all-time leading scorer in A&M history. I mean, that guy, talk about that today. Seth Small became the all-time lead. See, y'all didn't even know that. I can tell the look on your face, see? Slipped. No, you didn't. You'd asked the question already. Should have. A good reporter would have already asked the question. Y'all slipped up. See, y'all work on the negative instead of positive all the time. But it's, those kind of, Seth, and all what those guys have meant to this place and what they've done and the history of what they've done. And to finish it off in this stadium with a win like that, it's very special.
Time for a couple more. To the left, Olin.
Olin done blew his chin.
That's there. Thank you for waiting.
I'm just assuming that nothing was wrong with Chapman or Anias.
Anias was fine. We pulled him out. Chapman got a little stoved or something. I don't know what happened with his foot or something. We'll look. I don't know the results of it. I'm sure he'll be okay. I didn't get another report on it, so we'll wait and see. And he was fine. We just got Moose is in there. He's playing good. We had those guys go and give him a little break, not beat him up. He had get a series or two, and it worked great. They'll be fine.
And as far as you've been praising, especially Moose today. I understand that there's a difference in the caliber of competition as next, but is he played to the point today?
Yes,
That makes
and listen, anytime you go on the field and the numbers on the scoreboard are for real, it matters. You can do it in practice all day. Do it, the numbers. I don't care who you play. When the numbers on the scoreboard are for real, it affects people. He went out there and in that environment and played tremendous and did a great job.
Down front, Travis.
Did you take care of everything you wanted to see out of Zach today in a little bit of a tune-up game for next week?
Yeah, a couple little things we'll look at on film. I want to get back and see, but he got the ball down the field well, made an unbelievable throw to Moose. That throw he made to Moose, him and Moose, that play they made. Now, we blew a protection up front and didn't have it right that time. And he gave ground, and you saw that arm talent and the ability to get that ball. Moose ran a great route, and he threw an unbelievable. That ball dropped in right in the money, and they made the play. That was a tremendous play, but I thought he had a very efficient day, very good, solid day.
Down front.
I'll look at the film, but from my thoughts, run checks, and all that kind of stuff.
Certainly, you're not going to have to worry about it because it's level competition. But for your offense to be able to go all 4 quarters until Nick doesn't punt until the 4th, what does that really mean for you guys?
Well, we're efficient. That's what I was saying. The efficiencies of the day. You can say it all you want. You go out there, you can drop balls, you can miss a block, you can get a penalty, you can have a fumble, you can have all those things. You go out there and do that. That's accomplishment. That's getting better.
Okay. Anything else? All right. We'll get the players in quickly. Thanks, Coach.